Alright, we made it to our spot. Nobody here. It's pretty surprising. That could mean one of two things. Hopefully it's not the one, which is no fish. I'm trying to get this camera. So we're going in the water. We got our walking shoes on. Water feels pretty cold, but that's alright. So we're going to be fishing these rapids here. And there's a little secret hole in there I'm going to go up to below those steps. Hopefully we won't have to go too deep here. We had a bite right there. Surprisingly missed it. We got a brand new jig on here with a good, should be a sharp hook. Let's see if that guy will hit it again. There we go. I think we got our first smallie, first river smallie. Well, not our first river smallie, but first river smallie here. Nice little guy. He's riding the edge of that white water coming down. Nice little guy there. So they'll be riding the current. They'll be way up in this white water, right below the spillway here. Pretty much anywhere, to be honest, if they're in here. Good. I'll keep my pole up high. That'll keep the jig. Could have some size here. Now it's just these smallies, they'll give you a fight, they'll give you a thump. They don't mess around. These river smallies, they'll thump that thing. There's another little guy. So we had two fish. There's another one. I was about to say we had two fish out in the flat here. There's another one. I just assume it's a smallie. You'll also get white bass. I thought he had a buddy with him too when I just brought him in. It looked like there was someone right next to him. They're all about the same size. This one's got a nice stomach to it. He's been eating good. We're going to wing it out here a little further. There we go. Got a little one on the edge here. He's making a run for it. He's pulling us a little. You can't really tell how big these things are. Unless the thing were to start pulling drag on you. Oh, this guy's got some nice color to him. about the same size. He hit it kind of from the side there. It's got some nice coloration on him though. Let's see, where's this camera pointing? Okay, we're going to head to our little spot up here. It's a little tricky getting up here. We got to climb around on these bottom steps here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see exactly where I'm going. Now this is really slippery, so you gotta find a pathway up here. That there's no algae on. I don't know if you guys have been able to hear me. We're fishing right in that little triangle right there. Doesn't seem to be anything in this little triangle here. No, I was wrong. Something grabbed it. There he is. He's going into going downstream. This is tricky because you got to turn around, you got to turn these guys around. He was in that triangle. Let's get this guy in. About the same size. A hair bigger maybe. Kind of looking to see where I need to hold this thing. They're all pretty close in size. We got him right in this triangle thing here. Got another one. Now he came off. Got another one. And then you just have to try to get them out of this thing and swim downstream so you bring them around. So you don't want to get them caught up. Come on, little guy. About the same size. There he is. There we go. I'm just letting this no, he's still on. Made a big jump there. I thought he came off. He's pulling some drag, this little guy. A big heron's down there fishing with us. There's a nice little guy. Got a nice stomach to him. Maybe he's got some shad in there. I'm just kind of floating this jig on the surface over here, just below. Another fish just tried to jump it. You'll see him jumping. There's another one jumped. They look like bass. There we go. See, there's really no way to set these things when you're fishing in there. You'll just feel them thump it, and then you just have to put that pressure on to try and get them set. It's a smaller guy. Got another one. And he's coming downstream with us. There he is. A little smaller. I want him to get bigger than smaller, but they're a lot of fun to catch, so it doesn't really matter to me. We just had another hit over here in this little hole. Another hit. These guys are giving us a good fight here. Could be a little bigger, but he didn't look bigger when he hit it. He's definitely giving us a fight here. Yeah, this one is a little bigger. Luckily, we can just lift these up out of the water and not try and grab them. He really smacked that thing. He's really got it in his mouth here. It's a little bigger. What? Come on. There we go. Oh, jumper. I hope you guys saw that one. That guy was airborne. See, we got him coming in along that edge after letting it drip down. Then I ran it slow along that edge. And it seems to give me a fight. Making my arm tired. It's about the size of that last one. It's heavy. It's a heavy one. They're really tearing up my jig though. There you go. It's a little bigger than the other one. Let's see how our jig's doing. They don't seem to mind, so. And I got him that time. He didn't want to get hooked up. He's putting up a good fight. Trying to get into those rapids. This one feels a little heavy. I just kind of look how good they're hooked, and then I lift them up. There he is. Got a nice stomach on him. He's eating. We had to change our microphone, but I don't know what you guys can actually hear right now anyway. That didn't take long. As soon as it hit the water. Oh! Got a jumper here. Feels about the size of that last one at least. He's giving us a good fight here. These fish got some power. If this is a real big one, I'd probably have to get down there to lift him out so he didn't fall off. A jig staying together, that's one thing. This guy. Got a little stomach to him. Looks like they're eating well up here. There's even a little section like right in here where they'll hit it. Like that. They're just riding this edge here. Surprised his jig's holding up. It's a little guy. Got another one. He just kind of took it and jumped. He's going to give us a fight. I mean, he's actually pulling upstream. So he's swimming against the current, plus fighting us. So that tells you these things got some power. He didn't look that big, but he's giving us a good fight. One of the bigger ones. Nothing huge. These guys are stacked in here though. They must be eating good up here. There he is. Got a little guy. We'll just take him right out of the hole over here. He didn't get down into the big water. Ow. I thought he was hooked in the top of the mouth. I think he got rehooked. Clean that foam off him. He'll be good as new. Yeah, they're all stacked in this little pool here. Let's see if there's another one in this little tiny hole right here. Yep. They're just riding this edge here, going up into this hole here and eating those shad, I guess, is what they're doing. As long as my jig holds up. Let's go back down here. Take the shortcut. But we pretty much know they're stacked in that that little hole there, that little triangle. Just a little pocket here. That water crashing into it from the stairs. Those are fish stairs, so that they can get upstream. I'm trying to work my way around these rocks. So are these guys finally calming down here a bit? We might have to go back up in the hole. Maybe figured out this isn't a free meal. Got one out in the flat there. It's kind of hard to tell how big they are until they start pulling. But I just said to myself, I'm going to throw it up nice and high here. Give him a chance. Little guy. They're all getting hooked nicely, right in the top of the mouth. So I guess that would mean that they're coming up on it and smacking it. This little guy. Our jig is still holding up. Usually they have it shredded by now, and it just unravels. Threw it up nice and high. If the guy gets down pretty low, then I like to just run it along the edge here in case something's following it. Doesn't seem to be a boss fish in here though. Usually there's a boss fish.